Hey yo bubbles, welcome back to the channel. My name is Caitlin Benson.
I just call it righteous.
Hey yo bubbles, welcome back to the channel. Just real quick, this is part 2 of this album reaction. If you are just tuning into this part, please make sure that you go check out part 1. It has the other 5 songs on that part. So if you're like, you're missing this song, where's this song, it's probably in the other part. So make sure you guys go check out part 1. This is part 2. We have technically 4 songs left because there's an outro, but we are basically halfway through the album, and so far this has been a no skip. I can't really say what my favorite song is because I'm having a hard time. Production, the vocals, everything on this album has been top tier. This is kind of difficult for me to like pick a favorite. I have not disliked anything. Like everything has been perfect. Like the structure of the album, the pacing of the album so far in my opinion, and everything with storytelling and lyrics, perfect. No complaints whatsoever. So we still have another half of the album to go, and the last song, besides the other song that we checked out in the part 1, due to it being on the set list, when was the last song that we checked out on the album? And let me tell you, we got down. So I wonder where we're gonna go next in the direction here in the album so far, but next up is If Without You. So let's go. This is gonna be a cute one. It sounds cute. Ooh, okay. Snap with it. Okay. No, you gonna really put my man on the first couple seconds of this song? And it sound like that. Okay. He sounds so good. Like, why? Ooh.
괜찮아 너는 지금 별처럼 빛나잖아. 너는 모르겠지만
Harmony.
환하게 밝혀주는 걸 이곳에 물들여. 너는 내 맘을 물들여.
But oh my god, Son's head voice, his falsetto, beautiful. We already know that like Son legitimately is an amazing vocalist. Like him and Jungho, like Jungho would be like considered like the main vocalist. I don't think they have any positions with the group, but like if they did, I believe I remember saying that like Son and Jungho would be like the main vocalist of the group just because they're vocals, but like everyone in ATEEZ is the main vocalist, period. But man, his falsetto, so good. I loved it. I love this so much. The lyrics are cute. Oh, that was so good.
나고래 설레발 신의 차가운 눈빛이 날 비춰줬음에 쉬어가는 나게 물어줘요 피어나게 프리시아처럼 태양 아래 네가 있음에 좋은 일은 나와 함께 날아가죠 oh yeah Without you 햇살 가득한 오후에 고양이처럼
Oh my god.
늘어져 난 If without you
Ooh, I love his tone there. Sorry, the microphone was in my chest. I had to hold on to it for a minute. I love how he came in. I'm not even all the way done with this album, but it's already Hall of Fame. I don't even care what other songs sound like. It's Hall of Fame. Their best work. Like it is so, the songs on this is phenomenal. I love this chorus. It's so good. I love the lyrics. It's so cute. Got a girl blushing. Like, stop playing with me. Like, why y'all singing this to me? Bro, Miggy's Fix On took me out. Okay. You make me smile? We don't stop it.
내 밖엔 꽃들이 피네 잊고 싶어 그대 품에 나골에 설레발 친해져 가온 눈빛이 날 비춰줬음에 쉬어가는 나게 물어줘요 피어나게 프리지아처럼 태양 아래 네가 있음에 좋은 일은 나와 함께 날아가죠 oh yeah
Without you
So good. Oh, I'm gonna play this so much. Oh, your song sounds so good.
Without you 입맛도 없어지는 것 같아 그러니 내 곁에 있어 내 곁에 있어줘 나락한 건 안 바래 바라는 건 난도 내게 뭐를 더 바래 yeah. 다시 꼬리를 무네
Oh my god, I love the crowd, like the crowd effects, like the and the, oh my god, that's so cool. Oh my god.
내 곁에 있어 내 곁에 있어줘 나락한 건 안 바래 바라는 건 난도 내게 뭐를 더 바래 yeah. 다시 꼬리를 무네 네 소중함에 대해 말하다 보면 말이야
Stop.
이것도
I love that so much. I love that.
네 품에서는 나를 아껴둬
내 심장에 이야기가 머물 수 있게
숨이 턱 막히도록 매번 설레게
Stop going back and forth. Oh my god, I can't deal when they do that. I can't, like, I can only take one of them at a time. These lyrics are so cute. I love these lyrics.
이것도 저것도 내 세계는 온통 너니까 네 품에서는 나를 아껴둬
내 심장에 이야기가 머물 수 있게
숨이 턱 막히도록 매번 설레게
We were one, we still one 딱 붙어서 우리 one
Without you 햇살 가득한 오후에 고양이처럼 늘어져 난 I love it 늘어져 난 Without you Without you 입맛도 없어지는 것 같아 그러니 내 곁에 있어 내 곁에 있어줘 너와 함께 했던 시간 모든 것이 너무 행복해 하늘보다 높을 만큼 너를 아껴 그렇게
Stop.
Without you Without you 햇살 가득한 오후에 고양이처럼 늘어져 난 늘어져 난 Without you Without you 입맛도 없어지는 것 같아 그러니 내 곁에 있어 내 곁에 있어줘
I love that. So good. Bro, I feel like this album deserves an award. That's how I feel about this album right now. Like, it needs an award. I feel like Yeosang got the most lines in this. Like, that's probably the most I've seen from him all throughout this album, and I love that. I love that for him. San's falsetto, wow. Like, I need that every day. Like, I need that every day. I actually do think it was Songwha earlier. And it's so crazy to me that he like has the ability to rap and do all that stuff that he be doing and sound so beautiful like that. Like, he really, I feel like Songwha has such a unique range in this group. Like, he really like surprises me a lot. What I'm trying to say is I love that he can rap the way he raps, but also sound like as beautiful as he does when he sings. This album truly does have like everything. Like, you got your bops like Win and Wonderland, and you have like those more emotional songs that are still kind of bops in a way, and then you get cute songs like this, and I just love that. It really is such a well-rounded album. And you know what, like, songs like this can be cheesy, and maybe it was a little cheesy, but like, honestly, they did it in a way that just like still hit for me. I don't know, like, I was giggling. I was like, oh my god, they talk about me. I will never stop talking about how ATEEZ can freaking sing, because like these songs that they have on their albums, like, this is so beautiful. I love this song. It's so hard for me to pick a favorite. Like, I'm having a really hard time. Like, that just goes to show you that this is a really good album. I don't know, I've just really liked everything. So we're gonna move on to the next one. We still have more to see, so let's keep it going. I'm so excited for this one because I know a little background on this song. Apparently, our captain wrote this song for Sungwa, which I thought was so sweet, and it's called Thank You, and it's kind of like him thanking Sungwa for being there for him during a really hard time. I'm just really glad that the song made it on the album, and I actually have heard this song before because I actually reacted to it on Patreon. I reacted to the whole It's Live show, so that whole like hour-long show that they did, and they did a lot of live performances. This was on there, and so I have heard it, but that was the only time that I ever listened to it because I wanted to come back through the album listen. Probably going to be some parts that sound familiar to me. So yeah, I know the background behind it. I heard it at least once. I remember really liking it, so let's do it.
요즘 들어 가끔 넌 그런 생각을 해 어쩌면 넌 꽤나 잘 살았고
I've had a pretty good life, and the evidence of that is you. Are you kidding me? And this guitar, it like has like a spring of like country in it, like a little bit, like just the way that guitar sounded, not full on or anything like that, but I love that.
생각을 해 어쩌면 넌 꽤나 잘 살았고 그진 건 너인 듯해 막상 티켓 서로 향해 겨누지만 그 뭔지 모르고 배부른 거지 뭐 이런 말도
You can tell that these lyrics are from the heart. Like even him saying like it's embarrassing to say these words, like you can tell like this is from the heart from him. Oh, I love this.
나는 내 자신만 그래 할 말이 있어 내가 하고 싶었던 그 말 매일 밤을 지새워 고민했어 널 생각하면 미안한 게 많아 어렵던 그 말 이제 하고파 고마워 Thank you for being on my side 너와 함께 걸어갈 수 있어서 Thank you for being on my side 힘든 세상 서로 기댈 수 있어서 병이 몰아쳐도 비바람이 불어도 너와 나 언제나 우리일 테니
Yeah 아무 말하지 않아도 그때
Hey, low-key, I almost started crying. See, I can't do this. Always sing with so much passion, no matter what song it is, and just like the lyrics to this is so like makes me want to cry because like I don't really have like friends like that in my life. You know what I mean? It's a saying in life where people are like, if you have 2 to 3 friends, like 2 to 3 good friends that stick with you throughout your life, like you got it good, like you don't need any more. And it's just like I don't feel like I have that right now. Like every friendship that I've had is just, you know, gone away somehow. Eventually it always happens. And so part of me is like really sad. I'm not able to experience something like this, but also like I think it's so beautiful that they're able to have each other, you know, and that they can lean on each other. And I love those 2 melodies, like where like they're saying like, thank you for being on my side. And then having one person sing that and the other person sing the next line. Like I love that. Very beautiful.
고마워 Thank you for being on my side 너와 함께 걸어갈 수 있어서 Thank you for being on my side 힘든 세상 서로 기댈 수 있어서 병이 몰아쳐도 비바람이 불어도 너와 나 언제나 우리일 테니
Beautiful.
Yeah 아무 말하지 않아도 그때
Hey.
일이 아닌 전부 여기 멈을 때
Hey.
정신없이 잠든 다음 너의 콧노래 모두 가서 모두 갔을 때 예전처럼 편히 너지 못해 뭐 빈틈사로 마음을 꺼내보니 뭐가 급해 Rising shine every day your new day
Hey.
Yeah.
할 말이 있어 내가 하고 싶었던 그 말 매일 밤을 지새워 고민했어 널 생각하면
The ahs in the back. So
그
good.
말 이제 하고파 고마워
I don't think that was Yoson that sound that. I'm pretty sure it's Yuno. Pretty sure that was him because that doesn't sound like Yoson to me.
이제 하고파 고마워
Thank you for being on my side
너와 함께 걸어갈 수 있어서
Thank you for being on my side
힘든 세상 서로 기댈 수 있어서 병이 몰아쳐도 비바람이 불어도 너와 나 언제나 우리일 테니
파도가 그 그치고 해가 돋네 눈을 떠 내 주위를 바라보네 내가 있음을 느껴 난 고해 발을 맞춰 세상 속에 공백
거친 세상 그곳에 우리 서로 함께 걷는다면 고마워
Thank you for being on my side
너와 함께 걸어갈 수 있어서
Oh my god.
세상 서로 기댈 수 있어서 폭풍이 몰아쳐도 비바람이 불어도 너와 나 언제나 우리일 테니
Thank you for being on my side
너와 나
Thank you for being on my side
너와 나 폭풍이 몰아쳐도 비바람이 불어도 너와 나 언제나 우리일 테니
Oh my god, I don't know if I remember that at the end of it.
너와 나 언제나 우리일 테니
Part of me wants to know Sungwon's reaction. Hyungjun wrote this. Like, I want to know. Like, he probably cried. Honestly, if someone wrote this song for me, I would cry. Like, I would be like, oh my god, are you serious right now? You can tell, like, he put so much love and respect, like, in this song. Not only probably for Songwon, but just for everyone. The fact that they all sing this together, like even though like he wrote this for Songwon, like even though like in his head like he was thinking of him, like this also goes for the other members too, you know, like the fact that they can lean on each other. But it is really special that like he wrote it like and intended it to be for him too, you know. Obviously there's like a storyline happening and everything like that, right? One theme that I feel like is throughout this album so far is that no matter where we're going, no matter what we're doing, as long as we have each other, we can make it through. I feel like that's like the like overall feeling of this album. Like even in songs like Win, like even though it's a bop and they're talking about winning, they're able to do that because of each other. It's like we wouldn't be anything without each other. We wouldn't be anything without each other's support, and how they get through those hard moments is with each other. And I think that's such a sweet message that this album has had so far, you know. In a way, it feels like this album is like a letter to themselves, like to them as individuals, but also to them as a group. This is just my opinion, so you don't have to agree, but there's obviously like storyline elements in it as well. But like if you just think about like what they're saying too, like it could also be their journey and where they've gone, and like just knowing Hyungjun was like going through a hard time and like Sungwon was there for him, you know, in that moment. Like there's like a real friendship between them, you know. Such like a beautiful and unique song like in their discography, and it's kind of special in a way knowing like the background to it. Like, you know, this song could have just like easily just make me cry, just the thought of it, like just the thought of them saying that to each other, like bye. Yeah, still no skip. Like I wouldn't skip any of these. Like I'm gonna replay the hell out of these songs. So far so good. We have I think like 3 in total with the outro and then 2 more left, so let's move on to the next one. Okay, next up is Sunrise. Okay, all right, let's go.
아직은 어두운 건 사실은 당연한 거야. 결국엔 시간이 지나 해결해 줄 거라고.
왜 항상 이렇지 나 매번 나를 속여 그러지 마. 더 짓궂게 못 살게 헤매는 날 난 필요해 한마디가
거짓이라고 해도 누군가 내게 해줬으면 했던 말 걱정 안 해도 돼. 잘하고 있어 지금처럼만 해. No matter what some people say, no matter what some people hate, no matter what the things that make you see.
Just keep it up 모두가 볼 수 있도록 더 Just keep it up 세상에 다 들리도록 우리 Just keep it up
가끔만 같지 않아도 그냥 just keep it up.
Just keep it up Just keep it up
asking everything in me to not sob right now, but I refuse because I just don't have the energy to do that right now. I can't, because once I do, it's hard to stop. I do not know how many more times I have to say it. ATEEZ makes such meaningful music, and this is one of the reasons why I'm always crying with them. This is one of the reasons why their songs get me through really tough times, because like I mentioned earlier, it's like they're speaking to me. Like when Miggy was talking about how like he deceives himself, and like he's so mean to himself, he's so harsh on himself, like that is like me. Like I want to go back because like I kind of was taken off guard. Like, why are we in our feels again? It will be a miracle if I get through this song without crying. Okay, all right, here we go. Okay.
아직은 어두운 건 사실은 당연한 거야. 결국엔 시간이 지나 해결해 줄 거라고.
왜 항상 이렇지 나 매번 나를 속여 그러지 마. 더 짓궂게 못 살게 헤매는 난 필요해 한마디가
거짓이라고 해도 누군가 내게 해줬으면 했던 말 걱정 안 해도 돼 잘하고 있어 지금처럼만 해. No matter what some people say, no matter what some people hate.
That's right, that's right.
The things that make you see. Just keep it up.
The guitar.
모두가 볼 수 있도록 더 just keep it up. 세상에 다 들리도록 우리 just keep it up. 가끔만 같지 않아도 그냥 just keep it up. Just keep it up. Just keep it up.
Oh my god, the stomping and oh my god.
What's my life so dark? What always makes me hard? 악잡해는 맘 어깨 위 부담감 기다리지도 조금만 춥더라도 조금만 떠오를 거니까 조만간 속는 삼키고 alright. 거짓이라고 해도 누군가 내게 해줬으면 했던 말 걱정 안 해도 돼 잘하고 있어 지금처럼만 해. No matter what some people say, no matter what some people hate, no matter what.
Who was that?
The things that make you see. Just keep it up. 모두가 볼 수 있도록 더 just keep it up. 세상에 다 들리도록 우리 just keep it up.
The guitar just
가끔만 같지 않아도 그냥 just keep it up. Just keep it up. Just keep it up. 불안한 이 공간 속에 모두가 나 외면할 때 혼자 소리치며 반복했던 말 말해봐줘 지금이 아니라도 그 언제나 기다릴게 모두가 볼 수 있도록 더 just keep it up. 세상에 다 들리도록 우린 just keep it up. 가끔만 같지 않아도 그냥 just keep it up. Just keep it up. Just keep it up.
y'all, I don't even know what to say right now. Like, I don't even know how to put into words how I feel right now. I'm on the verge of crying and like I'm like just trying not to. So I'm sometimes you come across those artists that end up being like a really important part in your life, you know? And I know that I react to a lot of groups right now. I'm just someone that just really has a big heart, and I genuinely just want to learn so much, and I want to experience all these groups for the first time, you know? So I feel like sometimes, though, unfortunately, I feel like I struggle finding the time to make sure I get to everyone when there's like 20 plus that I love. And so I know there hasn't been a ton of ATEEZ content on my channel, but you guys have been so gracious and I just appreciate that. Though granted, I have gone through a lot of their music at this point, like genuinely, like this is my last album, like full-blown album. There's a couple singles and little things here that I still haven't seen. But when it comes to like albums and stuff, like I pretty much heard mostly everything. Like the fact that like the only songs on the set list are the songs off of this album that I don't know says a lot. And then that one song from pre-debut. But I've actually heard a lot of their music and I cannot tell you how meaningful their music is to me. Like it's just a different level for me. Like that's why you find myself crying all the time when I listen to ATEEZ, because it's speaking to me. Like it's deep, and everyone knows that I've been struggling like since the beginning, like before you guys even knew me, before you knew what I look like, before you knew my name. I struggled with depression, and I still do, and I struggle with anxiety, and I still do, and it's like it's an everyday battle. And I always find myself turning on like ATEEZ when I'm feeling like this. Like I listen to a lot of artists, but like their music does help me get through a lot of moments like that. And honestly, One Day at a Time has been my anthem since I heard it, and this is like up there with that song with me. They basically have somewhat the similar messages. Like they're both very encouraging songs. The ending, how it just was their voices, like it was just their voices, y'all. I just don't have words. Like I really want to like have words, but I just don't. Like if I ever got the chance to sit down and talk to them, if I ever did, I really want to just let them know that like their music is actually like helping people. Like there's people out there like me that are going through things in their personal lives, and these songs, even if they may not know, is leaving a really heavy impact on them, you know, to the point where like I'm gonna get the lyrics from One Day at a Time tattooed on me, and I only have one tattoo and I barely could handle the pain of that, but the lyrics to that song mean so much to me. I want a reminder of that. And the same thing goes with this song as well. Like that was beautiful. I loved that so much. Like I kind of like joke around and be like, yeah, I'm gonna cry. No, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna sob. Like I already know, because like these songs just like they mean so much, you know. Honestly, I was fighting that real hard when I was reading Hyunjin's lyrics. Like it was like the tears almost fell then. Like it really was hard for me at that moment, but I held it together, y'all. I held it together. I'm gonna get through this album and not cry, okay? Not that crying is bad, it's just that like I personally don't want to cry anymore. I've cried a lot lately and I just don't have the energy to do it anymore, okay? Okay, so that was Sunrise. Yeah, I'm gonna need a second on that one for sure, because like that just hit me so much. Like we have one more song along with the outro, so let's go ahead and listen to that. All right, next up is With You. And are we ending this album out like this? Like why are you, these song titles are killing me. Okay, here we go. Why is there piano? Ooh.
하루가 또 지나 내일은 더 너와 깊어지는 듯해. 낯설었던 그 시간마저도 추억이라고 부를 수 있어. 멈추지 않겠단 기억하니 내게 했었던 그 약속. 난 여전히 걸어. 어떤 어려움이 막아도 지금 내게 남아있는 건 너와 했던 약속들과 함께 했던 행복한 기억들만. 그게 나를 움직이게 해, 나를 숨 쉴 수 있게 해. 많은 시간 이렇게 너와 함께 나 걸어가고 싶어, 더 나누고 싶어.
I love this so much.
Wanna be with you. 나 걸어가고 싶어, 함께하고 싶어 항상 내 곁에 머물러줘
Beautiful.
너를 만나지 못했다면 난 어떻게 됐을까 흘러가던 시간을 건너 널 찾아 헤매는 나
너무 참고 설레는 맘을 다 밝힌 뒤에 이러지도 저러지도 못해 넘어 네 발걸음 뒤따선 온기를 느낄 때쯤만은 닿지만 멈추지 않겠단 기억하니 내게 했었던 그 약속
Are we really ending this album out like this?
시간도 멈춘 것 같아 순간이라는 그 말이 이렇게 날 설레게 지금 내게 남아있는 건 너와 했던 약속들과 함께했던 행복한 기억들만 그게 나를 움직이게 나를 숨 쉴 수 있게 많은 시간 이렇게 너와 함께 나 걸어가고 싶어 더 나누고 싶어 Only wanna be with you 나 걸어가고 싶어
Come on.
함께하고 싶어 항상 내 곁에 머물러줘
This is so beautiful.
기억해 지금 이 시간 이런 감정들 기억해 지금 이 공간 우리 다짐을 기억해 이 발자국 기억해 이 떨림을 기억해
Yo, son, edit that song like that.
싶어
Oh my god, I got chills.
곁에 머물러줘
Yo, son.
기억해 지금 이 시간 이런 감정들 기억해 지금 이 공간 우리 다짐을 기억해 이 발자국 기억해 이 떨림을 기억해
What the hell? I definitely think that song was for 18. Like hands down. Oh my god, wow. Yosan literally ended the album. Like he really did that. Wow, y'all. I don't even know. Like I'm kind of like just in shock right now. Their vocals on this album is like really good. The vocals that we got on this album is like some of their best. So it's like just it's killing me, these vocal heavy songs. Part of me is having a dilemma between this album and the recent album they just dropped because of their growth in that album. It's their most cohesive album. It really showcases like where they are right now. Like right now, this is where they are in their career, and it's just showcasing so much hard work, and I genuinely think it's like their best album. But there's something about this album literally makes me want to say that it's my favorite ATEEZ album, and so I'm having a hard time with both of these albums, but they could be, both of them could be my favorite, I don't know. But there's like something very special about this album, just hits you differently. I don't know how to put it, but for the sake of time, I don't know how long these parts are going to be. They're probably going to be long. We have one more thing to check out, and it is the outro, so let's go ahead and check that out real quick, and then we'll wrap up this album reaction. Is that burning? Something burning?
Open your eyes.
Their songs, like the melodies of their songs, is this like a melody of their songs mashup? Oh my god, I don't even. They did not just spoil answer. Hold on, is that actually on the album? Did someone put that in the lyric video? Like, I need to know. Hold on. They full on spoiled answer. Yo, I need to talk to their team, because how far ahead are they? No, I need to be in the meetings, because how far ahead are they really? Because they are 20,000 steps ahead. Like, I thought the melody sounded familiar the whole time. At first I thought it was like a mashup, and then I was like, this sounds literally like Answer. Bro, they literally put it, but like, just imagine, like, we didn't have the album afterwards. Obviously it's out now, so we know, but like, just imagine hearing that and going, what the frick does that mean? Like, at this point, I think everyone could assume that like it was probably going to be a part of the next comeback, but the fact that they just did that. Also, how do they come up with these arrangements, like these outros and intros with these epic like I need information on it. Just, it was a movie. I am at a loss for words about this album. Genuinely, I want to say it's their best vocal work. I want to say it's their best lyrics. I want to say it's their best production. I want to say it's their best album. It's going in the Hall of Fame for sure. There's nothing that I disliked on that. I was moved to tears multiple times throughout this album. They really like took me on a journey. I have never regretted my decision to stand this group. It's like every day I'm reminded that I made like one of the best decisions, like genuinely. This took me so long to get to, but that's just because I was going in order, because I wanted to go from like the beginning, you know, even though I messed up there a little bit. But it was definitely worth the journey though, because like there's so many references and ties to things that like I wouldn't understand if I didn't, you know, do it the way that I did. And I still don't know everything, you know. After listening to this album, I just want to like go up to each one of them, shake their hand and say thank you. This is just incredible. This deserves a freaking award. Like, if I could give it an award, it would get one, like hands down. If I was like around like and listening to K-pop in 2019, this would have been my album of the year, I think. Hands down, like it would have been my album of the year. Yep. Okay, ranking. So I'm not going to include the intros and the outros because they're too short to really consider it to be a song. So excluding those, oh my god. Okay, okay, top 3: Mist, Sunrise, and I actually think If Without You. I feel like those would be my top 3 for sure. Honestly, If Without You and Win are like kind of like fighting each other right now for that spot, but I feel like right now in the moment, If Without You is like in my top 3. It's really hard to say, and like everything else is like tied because I can't. I am so excited to hear these songs live. This is my last concert of the year. I don't have any plans on seeing anyone else this year. I'm trying to end like the last month of this year off on a strong note with school and just the channel and Patreon, so trying to like, you know, trying to like end the year right. And it's also getting really cold outside. Like tomorrow it's supposed to be in the negatives and we're going to be outside like for this concert. Well, not like outside in the freezing cold, but like during the concert, but we're gonna have to wait in line and stuff like that, so it's just gonna be really cold. So it's just like not concert season, you know, with the weather in the Midwest anyway. But I am so excited to be in the same room remotely as them and witness these songs live. Like no matter where our seats are, like I'm just thankful that I'm like in the same like building as them, you know, because it was so hard to get tickets, y'all. Like we just got whatever we could because like Chicago is like sold out. Like you can't really get any tickets, bro. It's just, it is what it is. I'm just really thankful that this time I'm not missing out. I can go, you know? So I'm really excited. So it's super late at night. I, you know, stayed up to film this reaction to get it out for you guys. But yeah, it's been a journey. Thank you to everyone that has like been with me on the journey with ATEEZ. Like if there's any OG subscribers that's like been there from the beginning, like shout out to y'all for, you know, sticking with me, because like in the very beginning, like y'all, nobody was watching my ATEEZ reactions, but I was having so much fun. I was like, yo, this group is so cool. And almost 2 years later, like it's coming up on 2 years now, you know, we're here. So it's definitely been a journey. me. So yeah, leave your thoughts down below. What's your top 3? What's your favorite song off the album? What did you think about this reaction? Any other thoughts? And I will see y'all on the next one. By the time y'all see this, like, I'm gonna be on my way to see ATEEZ. So yeah, love y'all. But on that note, that's gonna be it for me. I will see y'all on the next one.